guys, it's Brenda, and I know it's been a while, but Vidcon was just last week and I needed to talk about it because this is my 4th year going to Vidcon and it was literally so amazing. I just cannot make a video. So here's my annual Vidcon recap. So usually the day before Vidcon they have registration so everybody could get their badges, and they have a concert in the Awesomeness TV stage, which I obviously went to, and there I actually got to meet Mike Falzone and Darren Vidocn, although I only got a picture with Mike, and he actually made a video for my friend Becca, which I'm going to insert right now. Go.
Okay, let me know when it's going.
Okay, it's going.
You just let me know and I'll talk to Becca when it's going.
It's going.
Okay, you just give me a 1, 2, 3 and then we'll do it. Okay, Becca.
So the video that Mike did was amazing. It was like completely hilarious, and I'm pretty sure my friend Becca loved it. So thank you for that, Mike. The next day was Thursday, which is the day of Vidcon. It's the first official day of Vidcon, and the first thing that I went to was the SourceFed Q&A, and it was so funny and so amazing. Like, I loved seeing all of SourceFed up there because they're some of my favorite people on YouTube, and it was so awesome to see them just talk and answer questions from the audience. And at one point everyone was literally yelling fight, which my friends Jemmy and Marissa started, and it was literally the best thing ever. Next thing I did on Thursday was go to a panel called How Not to Make a Film with Kick the PJ and Wong Fu Productions and some other people who I don't really remember, but it was so cool to actually like learn how to make a film, because I have a bunch of ideas that I would love to turn into like a short film or something. So it's really awesome to hear from like PJ and Wong Fu Productions, who have been making short films for years, especially like Wong Fu. I've been watching them since 2009, and it's just like really amazing to actually get to like see them in person, and actually got to meet them and meet like some of the production team like Ashley and Taylor and Benson, and it was so informational. I did go to the Jack Howard Q&A, and it was really cool because there he talked about the series that he did with Jack and Dean called The Jack and Dean of All Trades, and it was so much fun learning how they did it and how like they went to full screen with an idea, and how a year later they actually got to create something that they've been wanting to do forever. And it's just like really inspirational for someone who does want to do something in the entertainment industry. Also that day I got to meet William Haynes and Darren Vidocn. I also got the funniest gif of Will when I got to meet him, which I'm going to insert right here, and I like absolutely love looking at that gif because it's absolutely amazing. Like, I didn't think he was going to do that, and because that was a picture I thought he was going to be smiling, and it was so funny, and I loved meeting Will and Darren. Also Thursday night I got to meet Matt Lieberman, and we like talked a little bit about like filming because he works on Nuclear Family and SourceFed, and it was so amazing to get to meet him in real life. Like, SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd, Nuclear Family, all of that is becoming like some of my favorite channels to watch at this moment. Even though I've known about SourceFed since 2012 and I like got really introduced to them in 2013, I started to get really into them I think summer of 2015 until now, and I'm just like obsessed with them right now. The second day of VidCon was Friday, and I think I mostly went to panels that day, so I didn't get to meet that many people, but I did get to meet Bree Eswig and Steve Zaragoza. Can I just say, like, Bree and Steve are some of the funniest people ever. After meeting Bree and Steve, I got to go to the Doctor Who panel. After being a fan of Doctor Who for 3 or 4 years, it's really interesting to see what other fans of Doctor Who have to say, and I think that panel was extremely interesting. After the Doctor Who panel, I got to meet Sam Basher, who was on the Doctor Who panel. It was really cool to meet Sam because out of all the SourceFed crew, he's the one that I relate to the most because he has these nerdy and awkward tendencies that I seem to have. He's the one that's closest in age to me. If you know Sam, you know that The Flash is his favorite superhero, and growing up, The Flash was my favorite superhero. So I kind of relate to him in that, and it was really cool getting to meet Sam. After meeting Sam, I kind of just walked around the convention a few times, probably went to a couple panels, until later I went to the creator party. This was the first year they did a creator party because it's only the second year they've had the creator badge available. The creator party was kind of cool. I think they were serving free alcoholic drinks, but I'm only like a couple months away from being 21, so I couldn't drink anything, but it was still a lot of fun. Later on that night they had a stand-up comedy show, and it was literally the best thing ever. I probably have never laughed harder in my life than going to that comedy show. The comedy show had Elliot Morgan, Lee Newton, Drew Lynch, and Mike Falzone, and it was the best thing ever. I think VidCon should do the stand-up comedy show every single year because it was literally my favorite thing the entire weekend. And without the comedy show, VidCon would have probably been really dull. But seriously, bringing the 18 and over comedy show this year was probably my favorite thing the entire weekend. After the comedy show, we met up with this guy named Chris because we've seen him the entire weekend, and he also also has a YouTube channel and he loves SourceFed just like we do. After seeing Chris, we met Lee Noon and Elliot Morgan and we had like a 5-minute conversation about their comedy show. Having a conversation with them was amazing because again, I've been following SourceFed since forever. Saturday was the last day of VidCon and me and my friend Marissa went to the Comedy is the Best Medicine panel. That panel was amazing because my friend asked a question to Matt on Twitter, and while he was asking the question, he thought that Marissa had left, so he's like, oh, she's gone. But me and Marissa kept on screaming Matt's name until he looked our way, and we were at the very corner where no one could see us, and then he like called us out and then started roasting her, and it was literally the funniest thing ever. And she was such a good sport. It was so funny, and I can't believe they did that. It was literally so cool, and one of my favorite memories. After that panel, my friend Marissa left, so I was kind of left by myself for a little bit, so I walked around the convention at least 10 times. I'm pretty sure 10 times. And I went to go up to a couple panels upstairs, but in every single panel I was falling asleep, so I'm like, I should probably just keep walking around. While walking around the convention, I saw Raina Scully, who I actually met Wednesday night, and seeing her that Saturday was awesome because I got to have a longer conversation with her, and we talked about her experience at Vidcon and how she was enjoying it, and it was so amazing. She's literally one of the sweetest people I met at Vidcon, and I hope to see her again next year. One of the last things I did was go to the concert series, and that concert series had John Kozar, aka Paint, and it had Kurt Hugo Schneider. Kurt was without Sam this year because Sam was stuck in France, and it was really cool to see him because my first concert I ever went to had Kurt Schneider and Sam Shui in it. So it's obviously always amazing to see Kurt because it just brings me back so many memories of my first concert. Now I say my favorite story for last because it literally happened the last day of VidCon at night, and it was literally the most amazing thing ever. I just had to tell someone. If you went to this year's VidCon, you know to get into the Hilton you needed to have either a featured creator pass, an industry pass, or a key card into the hotel. Now I had a friend who had a key card into the hotel, but she couldn't bring anyone else, so I was always left by myself. But at night we wanted to get into her hotel room just so we could chill out. So the last day of VidCon at night, we thought maybe she could bring someone in because all we really wanted to do was just chill in her room. But obviously they let her in, but they didn't let me in. But at the door was Elliot Morgan and Mike Falzone. Both Mike and Elliot saw our situation, and Elliot said, we have a featured creator pass, maybe we could let them in. So Mike Falzone literally let me in. They asked for the hotel key at the elevator, and he literally just said to the security guy, oh, they're with me, and let me and her into the elevator up to her room so we could just chill out. And it was literally one of my favorite things in the entire VidCon. So thank you so much, Mike Falzone, for being such an amazing dude. You're probably never going to see this video, but you were like a highlight of the entire VidCon. Mike, you're seriously so amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for letting me and my friend Betsy in. This is something me and her are probably never ever going to forget, and we're going to keep talking about it for like VidCons to come. And that is it for my VidCon experience. Please subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!